I had a thought. Uh, you know, I guess it's not really in my spirit. Like when I align myself with somebody, make sure I got this light. This mic going. When I align myself with somebody, and in regards to whatever cause or movement or whatever type of person that they are, it's generally, genuine. It's generally genuine. If I speak highly of someone, I like to say, well, my granddaddy taught me that my word is my bond. I place my life before my word shall fail. When I put my word on somebody, it's generally because I have a lot of faith in them and a lot of confidence in the fact that they'll be loyal and dedicated to me in the same way I'm dedicated to them. So the question I ask, what makes the fake loyal turn to opposition? And I guess the question itself answers itself because in the concept of loyalty, there's no such thing as being fake. Uh, if there's any disingenuous or dirt in that loyalty, then it any outside force or wind can blow that loyalty to disloyalty. So I wonder what makes folks do that. Is it like, well, from my experience, because I guess it's just not in my spirit to act in this way. Unless the only way I'm gonna turn on you is if you just really just cross me, and I'm gonna give you opportunity to probably more than one opportunity. And I sometimes dislike myself for being in that way. But I'm gonna give you a chance, and I'm gonna watch the first chance. Okay, that's on me. The second time, I'm gonna be looking, and I'm gonna be pretty much waiting for the other shoe to fall. And it's like, well, what will make that person, turn? So it's like, and I'm not, and I consider myself a hellified nigga. I'm an all right guy, but I'm not the top dog of the world. But sometimes it seems to me like envy. And for lack of a better example, because this is the example that comes to my head, like in the days when I was selling weed, man, I never really made a lot of money. But there's a certain status that comes with, someone who has the weed man, being that person that brings pleasure, whether it may be artificial pleasure. Now, I guess weed's relatively weird. Who gives artificial pleasure, temporary pleasure, or that source of a need or a want that draws a certain amount of people to you. So you might have someone with you. I might have someone who I might give the opportunity to sell weed for me. And this is beyond the statute of limitations, so I could talk like I'm talking. You might get an opportunity to sell weed for you, and okay, you're doing good, you're doing great, from our perspective, and they're doing good because without your assistance, obviously, because a lot more than likely, many times these people will come to me. They're doing good, but for some people, that good is not good enough, especially when they're underneath, for lack of another better term, when they're underneath your shadow, and they know that I guess you're the source. Never was a plug. Well, I guess I was a plug. Well, I was adjacent to the plug, but that's irrelevant. So it's like, well, I guess that envy breeds contempt, and all the while you're like, well, you're doing great. I feel as if I'm doing great. Good times. Things are going well. And in my things, with my things going well, their things should be going good. But it might be those who are around them might say, well, Flav such and such and such and this. If Flav did this and this and this, I don't know why Flav got you doing you like this and this and this. They'll make it seem like that those people that are around those folks that are near to you, they'll make it seem as if you're doing them bad when you're doing them better than that person that's talking to them probably ever did them in their life. What makes the fake what makes the fake loyal turn disloyal and turn into opposition? You know, is it? I don't know, man. It's like when you had that type of animosity, that type of anger, that type of jealousy in your heart. Man, for me, it would seem to be kind of hard to function. Some people feel as if, you know, they got to take away the light from the person in which they may be jealous of. But, you know, from the mindset in which I was brought up, it's like it seems as if I have to, when I get that particular feeling, I look at it looking inward to myself. Is it something that I can do better? Is it something that I'm doing wrong in which I'm not, maybe I'm not as successful, or don't draw the same necessary attention that I feel I may need, that I see that other person may have. But yeah, man, it was just a thought on my mind. I'm at the plantation, you know, 12-hour shift a day. It's the third. Well, I work 24 Friday and Saturday, so this will make 36 for the weekend. That means I got 2 days off Monday and Tuesday, and 3 days off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm gonna make the best out of it, you know. Don't envy me because of my schedule, you know. It become disloyal to support my endeavors if you choose to support my endeavors. Because this is an endeavor. I come on here and express myself, but hey, a lot of us who are on this YouTube or social media spaces or whatever, I guess it depends on what's constructive for you. Maybe it is. Maybe it's good enough for you to come on here and get a little thrill and have a little fun, whatever. But after years and years of doing this, man, you know, having these long debates with people, and I'm glad I started using these doing the videos, because the typing, you would have all these long typed out debates with people about questions such as this. What makes a loyal person disloyal? And I'm not to say that I'm above having those same type of conversations, but it's easier. It's better it's better understood if someone just tells you straight to, you know, if I'm able to tell you well, not I say eyeball, from my eyeballs and my mouth, from out my mouth. Nevertheless, y'all, man, let me get on back to my functions. Peace to the nigga nation. Nigga nation of nothing. I'm gonna say it because this is the channel. This is the Niger room, the nigga room. And I am Flav Niger, Flav nigga, Mr. Nigga, however you want to put it. Peace and love, y'all.